Kyle Prue, good to see you.
Hi, thanks so much for having me.
TikTok star, actor, author. I was looking at everything you have going on right now, and your upcoming book. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So did you ever think this was gonna this jumping on there talking about how to piss off men was ever gonna take off like this? 109
No,
or 106?
well, we just moved from 106 to
Okay.
109. I thought of I sent a few manic emails. I said it's got to be 109. I got
Why?
these three. They're killer. I just love them. I said they got to go in. The formatters were probably furious, but I couldn't help myself. One of the things that people ask me a lot is, and I hear this asked of creators online in general a lot, is how do you decide what content you're going to make? Like how did you decide what your niche was going to be?
Yeah.
And what I always say is you don't decide, the internet decides. People choose for you. I had posted a video a few years ago, basically with this sort of niche thing that people could say if they wanted to piss off men. I had been trying it on gentlemen I was meeting around the greater Los Angeles area. And so I posted it. It got like 4 or 5 million views. Someone said, "Could you write a few more of these down?" I said, "Sure." I posted the next one. It got like 6 or 7 million views. And then it was my whole thing. And I have sort of in the last couple of years become like a little bit of an anthropologist of male anger, which has been my honor.
You do it well.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. It helps to be a very sensitive man myself. Most of these are things that people have said to me that I have then repurposed for
But you
use
know,
on.
but you know it works. You know it works. You know it tried and true. Congratulations on the book, because I think that's always exciting to take it from TikTok or social media or wherever it is to move it into book form. And I know that that's its whole thing. But are you enjoying the fact that this is kind of what you're known for now? Because I agree with you that you don't know. I never thought I'd be known for menopause. That was like the last thing I. I was a news anchor my whole life, so I don't know how the hell it happened.
Yeah, the internet's a crazy thing. Everywhere I go, someone pulls me aside. They say, "I got one for you."
Oh.
Let's. I want to hear. I want to see if you think this will work. I'm sort of. It's a little bit turned me into Sisyphus, where most people I meet insult me. However, it's just so fun because I enjoy meeting the people. I enjoy communicating with the people, and yeah, I mean, I feel like we're only just getting started in finding the sharpest methods in which to piss off men.
I think the funny thing though is it really actually it opens a dialogue. It really does open a dialogue of people being able to talk out loud about it. And I was thinking, I was like, gosh, I think about that all the time because I always do, lessons to my 53-year-old self or what I tell my younger self, and people they love to talk about that. And I thought, things to say, how to piss off women. How long would that book be?
It's interesting. I can't step into that. I know that's a mire I can't go
Oh,
in.
come on.
It's interesting. The first time I posted one of these, someone was like, "Kyle, why don't you do things you can say to piss off women?" And I responded, and I was like, "Listen, if you're the kind of guy to ask for this, I'm sure everything you say pisses off women. So just be yourself, King."
Good answer. I thought about it because there's so many things, and I guess you don't think about it from the other standpoint. Like when I was listening to things, I'm like, really, would that really make a man upset? I guess it would.
When I started pitching the book, reasonably so, I spoke to a few publishers who were like, "Well, why are you, a man, writing this book? Why isn't this book by a woman?"
Right.
Because women have, used the series to great effect, and
Sure.
my response was always, it's a great point, but I'm in there. I am in the male mind all day. One of the things they wrote on the back of the book was. Everything in this book has been tested for effectiveness, even on the author.
Now, was it hard to whittle it down to 109? Or could you have kept going? I mean, I have to imagine you could have just kept going.
It was actually sort of a little bit the opposite, where online and like in the videos, I have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. However, I was really, really, really cognizant of the fact that if it didn't work, just reading it,
Yeah.
like if it depended on my delivery or it depended on like the video itself to work, I couldn't put it in, and I would rather have 109 that are really sharp and cutting than 300, and some of them work, some of them don't.
No one's going to ever think that because I think there's something for everybody in it.
Very true. There's something for every kind of man in your
There's
life.
something for every kind of man. Do you have one or two favorites that you think that really are unique to you or that really hit you harder than most?
The one that I had that really took the internet by storm for a minute was, if a man is explaining crypto to you and he's going on about cryptocurrency, for like an hour, as some men are wont to do, you wait, you kind of let him get halfway through it, and you go, oh, I get, it's like Cole's Cash. I get it. And the other one I had, this one is there's a huge asterisk on it, which is,
Okay.
if you feel safe enough to do so. If somebody cat calls you, you say, I'm sorry, I don't have any change.
It's good. Do you have any that you would ever share for women?
The funny thing is, like, the ones for women aren't funny, I feel like,
Really?
because
You think you're just cruel?
in a way they're so pervasive. I know a lot of women that I know hate hearing "you look tired."
It's, it's awful.
It's the worst.
Or you look good for your age.
Oh, that's cruel.
It's awful. I was thinking about it. I was like, oh my gosh, I could do 200 of them right there. You date the wrong guys. That's why you're single.
Oh, yeah. Well, there's also, there was this book years and years and years ago, which I talk about in How to Piss Off Men a little bit, that How to Piss Off Men is a little bit of a, like, antithetical spiritual sequel to this book called The Game, which was written by, Neil Strauss, very
black
much
book,
like,
black cover.
like all about, like, it created like an entire generation of the most insufferable dudes on the planet, who were like, oh, I can, like, insult women into being interested in me. Which I think had its it came and went. Neil Strauss has since come out and said, look, I'm married now. This was bullshit.
Sorry about that. What else are you working on? I know that you do a ton of writing.
I make a YouTube show called Rabbit, which is sort of my best swing at kind of like an independent television show. And so I did a season 1, and we just did a Christmas special. And so I'm spending the next few months preparing to show run season 2.
I think it's wonderful. Where can people find you?
People can find me at Kyle Prue on all platforms, TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, and How to Piss Off Men will be wherever books are sold, and it'll be on your shelves in September.
Well, it's great to see you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.